Sleep is exceptionally important for your health, both physical and mental. And as an athlete and a person who tries to use their brain to do good things, I think sleeping is more important than food. It's more important than maybe not hydration, because you can die of hydration, but it is truly the most important thing when it comes to health. Food is pretty important too, but it comes after sleep in my opinion, because couple days without adequate sleep will have you feeling like crap, whereas for food, it'll take usually a lot longer than that. So, alrighty guys, here's my morning routine. I like to wake up very early in the morning. This is just a reenaction. I usually wake up around 5 in the morning. It's still dark outside, usually. And so, yeah, I like to wake up and stretch. I totally sleep on the floor because of the benefits and not because I'm poor. Don't worry about it. One of the benefits about sleeping on the floor is that it's not really that comfortable, so you don't really like staying in bed because the floor ain't that comfortable. So it kind of forces you to get up and get going right away, even if you feel like crap, which I usually do in the morning. I am not a morning person, I just do it for the productivity of it. So when I wake up, I usually feel like trash, and it kind of sucks. But the first thing I like to do is make my coffee. It's just a habit at this point, so I like to take the grounds, throw them outside. It helps all my plants out there, my little food forest, helps all my fruit trees, whatnot. And then I put my coffee on the stove. After that, I make sure to get plenty of bright light, because by then it's not very usually bright. The light isn't out in the morning, so I get super bright light in my eyeballs. Next, I like to do my stretches. My shoulders are I like to keep them very loose because of my training, which is rock climbing. So the first thing I like to do in the day is stretch them out, get those shoulder muscles activated. It just helps me feel better posture-wise, and helps me feel good for the rest of the day. So I just do some one-arm and two-arm hangs, and that's pretty much it. I also might do some scapular raises, but I like to do them on one arm because, I'm a rock climber. So doing them on one arm can be very useful. Once my coffee's done, I pour it and I'll drink that right away. After that, I like to get started reading. I'm reading a financial book right now, but it'll be whatever, usually. That's my morning routine. There's nothing weird, nothing else. Nothing that takes too much time. I like to get my day started right away and get going, and that's about it. So many people have these wacky morning routines where they do all kinds of crazy little things that add up to take up hours and hours of their time, like meditation and things like that, where they'll say all these things that seem beneficial, but when you add them all up, it becomes the opposite. You're just overcomplicating your life. In my opinion, it's better to just get started with the damn day, and you can do all that stuff later in the day, but doing things that you don't like to do, get them out of the way, super useful, super beneficial. For me, I used to really not like reading much, and I made a habit of reading first thing in the morning. Now I don't mind it so much, and it actually makes for quite a nice morning. In the future, I may start doing other things than reading because I've grown to enjoy the reading. But for now, I am just gonna read in the morning. It's very peaceful, it's quite nice, and yeah. However, I do some pretty strange things to get to sleep. I've always had trouble falling asleep, and I do some wild things that help me stay asleep very easily and help me fall asleep very easily, to the point where I can fall asleep in a couple minutes nowadays, even trying to go to bed early, which I have to do to get adequate amount of sleep. I'm going to save that for another video, because a lot of those things that I do pertain to me specifically in solving issues that I have that you may not. So definitely going to save those for a different video. I think the morning routine, though, can help anybody, anywhere in general. That's about it, guys. Happy sleeping.